16 strangers began the battle for $500,000. Among them, the train conductor,
Y'all ready?
the Texas girl, the pizza delivery guy, the mom, the lifeguard, and the sister of a Big Brother legend. After everyone moved in,
I don't look like these people. I don't really talk like these people.
Judd instantly became suspicious of Alyssa.
She looks a little bit familiar.
And Jeremy, Spencer, and Howard quickly formed the first alliance of the summer.
All the way to the end is secret, and us three will go. Let's agree and then split up right quick so nobody knows.
The first twist of the night stunned everyone.
There will be 3 nominees every week.
Why are you doing this to us, dude?
At the inaugural Head of Household competition, it was an epic battle of endurance.
Fix it up!
And after Jeremy took a temptation,
Never not pass.
McCrae and Nick struck a deal,
I'm not good for next week. Can you promise me that? I can promise you.
delivering the pizza boy a piping hot Head of Household. But the Big Brother MVP twist changed everything.
Every week, America will vote for the house guest they believe is playing the best game. And they will make that week's 3rd nomination.
Wow, that changes the game.
With no one safe, Nick formed a super alliance with Jeremy, Howard, Spencer, and McCrae.
Moving company.
David and Aaron had an instant connection,
We could be like a power couple or whatever they say.
becoming the first showmance of the summer.
You can see all of his muscles, and they're just glistening in the lake water.
Rumors swirled around the house that Alyssa was the sister of a Big Brother legend.
Doesn't she totally look like Rachel?
And they were confirmed when she told her secret to McCrae.
I was just gonna tell you, I am related to Rachel.
With nominations looming, McCrae was bombarded with potential targets.
She would not listen to anybody else. Candid? Oh, yeah. Nobody likes Jesse.
A safe move would be Alyssa.
The only guy that could ever possibly think of would be David just because he's so strong.
And at the nomination ceremony, he made his choices.
I've nominated you, Jesse, and you, Candace, for eviction.
Convinced she was Rachel's sister, the house began to theorize Alyssa would be the first MVP.
If she has that kind of recognition, she might be the MVP.
And they wanted her gone.
We have to get her out.
When the MVP was revealed, the house's prophecy became reality.
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
After spilling her secret to McCrae,
Don't tell anyone. I'm only telling you.
Yeah, I'm not telling no one.
he urged her to nominate a moving company target.
If you put up the strongest player, probably David.
And Alyssa took his advice.
What?
At the veto competition, the 3 nominees fought for their lives.
Get it, girl.
But it was McCrae who claimed power once again.
You have won the power of veto.
And he delivered some bad news to Alyssa.
My man put you up. That's the problem. I feel really guilty about having to put Alyssa up on the block, but what is one good ally compared to 14 other people coming after my head?
But his ally Nick had a different plan in mind.
Don't use it. Because get the threat out now. He's a mega threat.
At the veto meeting, McCrae used the veto, choosing to appease the house over the moving company.
Alyssa, I have to choose you. I'm sorry.
Spencer had an idea how to use Alyssa.
If you can get her to trust you, though, that's power, dude. Use her as a weapon.
Right.
Have that 3rd nomination every week, no matter who's in charge.
And he got his fellow moving company members on board.
We can control the 3rd nomination.
Once David is out, MC steamrolls this bitch. We will win HOH every week. Okay, I'm telling you.
I'd like to get David out this week because he's a competitor. How do you feel about this move?
No, it's good. This is what I wanted.
We're firing up the truck and moving him out.
At the first live eviction, the lifeguard was sent back to the beach.
David, you are the first house guest evicted from Big Brother.
Completely blindsiding Erin and her allies. Since Erin was fueled by vengeance. leading her to a head of household victory.
We did this for David, and we're coming after you guys.
And she immediately set her sights on 2 targets.
Helen Alyssa sounds like a fantastic idea to me.
Not wanting to be outed for masterminding David's eviction, the moving company went to work covering their tracks.
Dude, don't look at me. I voted for go.
That's just the rest of the house now.
I'm talking with Gina Marie like I have absolutely no idea what happened.
Suspicious of how the votes went down,
I just want to know why no one told me about the Davis information.
That I don't know either.
Candace began to suspect an all-guy alliance is secretly running the house.
I think it's Jeremy, Nick, and Spencer. Now we could be in it too. But then how does Craig fall into this picture?
Knowing she was in the crosshairs, Helen tried to strike a deal.
People would never think you and I would ever work. And sometimes your enemy is the person who's going to help you out the most.
But Erin stuck to her plan.
I've nominated you, Alyssa, and you, Helen, for eviction.
Alyssa won the MVP for the 2nd straight week.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed.
And she nominated one of Erin's closest allies.
Jeremy, the MVP has chosen you as the 3rd nominee.
At the veto competition, Jeremy saved himself from the block.
You have won the golden power of veto!
Needing a replacement nominee,
I wanted that face. So bad. Because guys have always run this game.
Candace pressed Alyssa to put up Nick.
I think Nick and Jeremy might go together. So I think that we need to sever that.
And at the veto meeting,
We will have to see who the MVP has secretly chosen as a replacement.
Alyssa took Candace's advice.
Nick, the MVP, has chosen you as the replacement nominee.
After Erin's offensive comments spread around the house,
She makes racist remarks too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that bothers me.
Amanda warned Erin about her hurtful words.
All I'm telling you is that people are hypersensitive, so I wanted you to be aware of that.
I wish that I cared more about this, but I don't.
Candace, Helen, and Amanda had a different plan in mind.
My mission is to make sure that Nick walks out the door and Alyssa stays for another week.
And they went to work collecting votes.
They're not coming in after you. Okay.
I've tried
to come over here.
Me too.
The moving company told McCrae that Amanda was a danger to their alliance.
She's gonna figure things out. And when she does, it's gonna be bad for MC.
So McCrae was left with a difficult decision.
My vote this week comes down to picking a side. Either I lose the moving company or I lose Amanda.
At the live eviction,
Nick, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Jeremy's side of the house was totally blindsided. At the head of household competition,
We are going to a tiebreaker question.
Helen went from the block to the top.
Congratulations, Helen. You are the new.
Gina Marie declared war on the other side of the house.
I hope you all hear me too. Go hide in your little rooms like freaking cockroaches that you are.
It was more bad news for Erin and her allies.
We can still turn it around.
And their mean streak came out.
What you gonna say? What you gonna say? Get in my face. What you gonna say?
McCrae revealed his secret to Amanda.
There was a boy line. 100%. It's called the moving company.
And clued her in that she was considered a major threat.
Because they were constantly being like, you're gonna have to drop her, you're gonna have to drop her.
You even slid that one past me. Idiot.
Hoping to save himself, Jeremy was the first to clue in Helen.
Me, McCrae, Spencer, Howard, and Nick made an alliance. The moving company.
But when Helen confronted Howard,
I've heard that there was a guys' alliance.
he decided to lie.
There can't be a guidelines because none of the guys trust each other.
Right now, I'm on the fence on several people, including those who've been on my side of the house.
At the nomination ceremony, Helen went after the most hated girl in the house
I have nominated you, Erin,
and her ally.
and you, Caitlin, for eviction.
But she alluded to a bigger plan.
There are some larger targets to take down, so watch out. Here comes Helen.
Tonight, but Helen had a bigger target in mind.
This time, we're gonna backdoor Jeremy with huge smiles on our faces.
After Alyssa won her 3rd straight MVP,
This is like the most amazing feeling ever.
she secured a backdoor plan with Helen.
We have to backdoor Jeremy. We can't let him play.
Yeah.
You know, that's like a no-brainer.
When Spencer went on the block,
Spencer, the MVP has chosen you as a 3rd nominee.
Jeremy knew he was in danger.
I'm getting backdoored in this biatch.
At the veto competition, Jeremy's girl got the win.
Caitlin, you have won the power of veto.
Amanda warned Caitlin she would be evicted if she didn't use the veto on herself.
I'm telling you now, you don't take yourself off the block, you're going to be going home.
So Caitlin was caught between saving herself or her man.
Don't be upset.
I'm not going to be upset.
Maybe I should bite this bullet for Jeremy and keep myself on the block.
At the veto meeting, Caitlin made her choice,
I have decided to use the power of veto on myself.
sending her guy to the block.
My dude, Jeremy, please take a seat.
And one of the biggest threats in the game was sent packing.
Jeremy, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
With the head of household crown up for grabs, Judd became king of the castle.
You are the new head of household.
Julie announced that America is now the MVP.
That's right. You at home will nominate the 3rd house guest for eviction this week.
Everyone tried to push their own agenda.
I'm not pressing you with this, but Caitlin.
I put Aaron out.
When Amanda made the hard sell,
It's a big move. But sometimes you have to make big moves in this game.
Judd considered putting Howard on the block.
Amanda has a point. I mean, sometimes you do have to make big moves in the game to get far.
But he ultimately went with easier targets.
I've nominated you, Caitlin, and you, Aaron, for eviction.
Spencer and Howard set out to form a new alliance to get the numbers on their side.
This is it right here, dude.
Me and you, we're still the moving company, baby.
So they made a deal with Judd, Caitlin, and Gina Marie. Paranoia spread about a possible twist for the MVP.
Couldn't you see, like, America? You are this week's MVP.
And when America secretly voted Alyssa as the 3rd nominee,
Something weird is going on in the Big Brother house.
theories ran rampant throughout the house.
You put me up.
I did not put you up.
Aaron, I don't think I'm MVP now.
By putting herself up, it would prove to people that she was an MVP this week.
After winning the veto competition,
Congratulations, Alyssa! You have won the power of veto.
Alyssa saved herself and Gina Marie became America's next nominee.
Most valuable.
Hoping to survive another week, she made Helen an offer she couldn't refuse.
I need to earn her trust.
Melissa?
What if I told her to throw HOH?
It's an interesting concept.
But Alyssa wasn't on board.
Do you think she's really telling the truth?
I do.
Aaron is trouble, so she needs to go home.
So she clued in Caitlin to her impending doom.
Are you saying that Aaron? He must be lying to get you out and to keep her.
And when Aaron overheard,
Why is Alyssa trying to ruin this?
I don't understand why she would do that.
a war of words was unleashed.
I'm so sick of you making things up about me, Alyssa. Get a life.
But at the live eviction, the house took a gamble on Aaron.
By a vote of 9-0, Caitlin, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
And she stunned everyone by taking back the power.
You are the new head of household.
Worried for their safety, Howard urged Candace to talk to Aaron.
If you want to say something, say it.
But when it didn't go well,
Whatever, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is.
cracks began to form between Howard and Candace.
Do you think I ran the game, mate?
Doesn't matter.
At the nomination ceremony, Aaron kept her word to Helen.
I have nominated you, Spencer, and you, Howard, for...
When America secretly named Amanda the 3rd nominee, the blame was immediately put on Howard.
You're not MVP.
I'm not MVP.
At the veto competition, Spencer secured his future in the game.
You have won the power of veto.
Needing a replacement nominee, Erin considered her old nemesis.
Candace is by herself now. If she doesn't go up on the block, she's voting to keep Howard.
Hoping to keep herself and Howard safe, Candace made an appeal to Helen.
I'm coming to you because, you know, Howie is my friend.
I think it's going to be really tough. They all want him out bad.
But when she called Helen out...
Clearly y'all are running stuff. So if I'm
No,
coming
we're not. We are
Helen,
not running
yes,
stuff.
y'all are.
Her plan backfired.
The last thing I want is anyone thinking I'm controlling the house.
So Helen led a smear campaign.
Candace threatened me that if I didn't try to get Howard to stay, she was going to bring down McCrae, Amanda, me, and Alyssa.
And Candace found herself on the block.
Candace, saddle up.
Tonight. So Howard and Spencer set their sights on getting Amanda evicted.
I feel like an Indian. What's going on?
People been saying that they will Amanda. And now she's there.
But when Andy ratted them out, Spencer was forced to cover his tracks.
There's no plan in order to get me out of the house.
Not that I'm aware of. I would like, if I was going to rally numbers, it would be to get Candace out.
When Helen overheard, she took the opportunity to throw Spencer under the bus.
Spencer's like, I'm not campaigning against you, Amanda. I'm telling people to vote out Candace.
Sending Candace on the offensive.
Keep my name out your mouth.
At the live eviction, Howard's fate was sealed.
Howard, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Shortly after Gina Marie won head of household,
Holy crap!
Amanda confronted Jesse about the plan to change the vote.
You tried to flip the house on me twice.
I did not try to flip the house
You
on
didn't
you,
wake up
Amanda.
Andy at 4 a.m. last night and ask him if we should actually do it against me?
And all hell broke loose.
I got there to my own conclusion, and I did come to my own conclusion, which was not to vote to evict you, Amanda.
McCrae warned Amanda she was making them a target.
You have to realize that we're working together.
But she was dead set on getting Jesse evicted. However, Gina Marie had her sights on a different target.
Candace is a target for me this week. A, she picks on my girl Erin. B, I can't stand her freaking voice in my ear all the time.
At the nomination ceremony, they both got what they wanted.
I had nominated you, Candace, and you, Jesse, for eviction.
While America secretly chose theirs. Amanda speculated that Judd may be the MVP.
Yeah, 100%.
And at the veto competition, Candace ratted her out, causing a war of words with Amanda.
Candace, why don't you shut your big fat mouth?
I can talk, it's my mouth.
After Jesse won the veto, Candace was left with the clownitard. Gina Marie got a cone of shame.
Yeah!
And Amanda was brightened up with 50 Shades of Orange.
I look like a raccoon.
When Jessie saved herself,
Since I have just vetoed one of your nominations, you will have to name a replacement nominee.
Gina Marie nominated the odd man out.
Spencer, please take a seat.
At a shocking double eviction, the first to leave surprised no one.
Candace, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
But then Judd fell victim to a devastating blindside.
Judd, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Wanting to control another house guest, Amanda offered Erin a deal.
We're gonna do this. We can do this now.
With the power once again up for grabs, Andy became the top banana. Helen tried to convince Andy it was time to make a big move.
I put up Amanda McCrae.
Really?
But he was harboring a secret.
Little does Helen know just how tight I am with Amanda and McCrae.
At the nomination ceremony, Andy went against Helen's wishes.
I have nominated you, Jesse, and you, Spencer, for eviction.
And assured them both they were pawns.
Don't worry.
Yeah, you are not a target for me.
When Helen showed disappointment in Andy's nominations,
I understand, your comfort level is not where my comfort level is.
Yeah.
he immediately ratted her out to his true allies.
She is totally like sharpening her sword at all times.
After Andy won Given the veto, 3 a.m. considered striking first against Helen.
Helen told him that then she's going to have to probably get me out, which means that we have to get her out.
But Andy decided it wasn't time to rock the boat.
I have decided not to use the power of veto.
After feeling slighted by Helen,
I've been nothing but loyal to you for the past 3 weeks, and it seems like that really doesn't matter.
Jesse tried to ruin her game.
Helen, Alyssa, and I were working to get you out.
Can you explain what you're telling everybody? That Alyssa and I were leading the efforts to take out Amanda.
Because it's true.
While I have considered getting Amanda out, I don't want it even out there that I'm having these thoughts. It's a huge problem for my game.
But at the live eviction, it was Jesse's game that ended.
Jesse, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
With only 8 house guests left, Aaron took control for the 4th time.
Congratulations, Aaron. You are the new head of household.
They were controlling the game.
Aaron put 3 a.m. in power again, and now it's time to make a really big move.
So Amanda gave Aaron her marching orders.
We need to make sure that Helen does not win the veto, and then she needs to go home.
But Aaron had her own concerns.
Having to nominate Helen gets a lot of blood on my hands that I don't want.
Helen thought Alyssa was Aaron's target.
I am very close to Alyssa, obviously, but I also am not going to ruin my game because of her.
So Aaron didn't clue her in to the truth.
Either her or Spencer going home is fine with me.
At the nomination ceremony, Aaron initiated 3 a.m.'s plan.
I've nominated you, Alyssa, and you, Helen, for eviction.
After Alyssa saved herself,
Oh my gosh, I won the veto.
Helen's fate seemed inevitable.
Helen's gonna go home. You're kidding.
But when she made a plea to Aaron,
We are all just going to fight against each other, and then the last one standing is going to be Amanda.
Helen was clued in to what's really going on.
She has deals with everyone in the house. I even think Andy does.
If I find out that Andy's been playing against me, this is the ultimate betrayal.
Amanda and Aaron got into a heated war of words.
What?
That's rude and bitchy.
You cannot try to turn that around right there.
And Aaron considered making a huge move.
If I wanted to put her up on the block, I could get her out.
But at the veto meeting,
I have decided to use the power of veto on myself.
Aaron stayed true to 3 a.m.
I am going to nominate Spencer to be the replacement nominee.
Knowing they needed his vote, Helen and Alyssa threatened Andy.
B and Gina Marie said if we win HOH and you vote Helen out, you're our target.
But it was not enough to keep the Mom Squad intact.
Helen, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Julie revealed a game-changing twist.
The 4 members of the jury will compete, and one of them will be re-entering the game.
So Helen, Jesse, Judd, and Candace were sent into battle. After Judd became the last juror standing,
You will return to the Big Brother game.
Alyssa slid right into the head of household.
Congratulations, Alyssa, you've just won head of household.
Amanda once again tried to control the head of household's nominations.
Don't put me here. I will not win veto.
But Alyssa made it clear she was playing her own game.
It just scares me because, like, we've been together since the beginning
And
of
I
this
want
game.
everyone to be scared because that's how I feel every week.
Both needing allies, Alyssa and Judd secured an alliance.
Yeah, I'm worried for now.
Fearing she was a target, Aaron also tried to strike a deal.
If you don't put me up, I wouldn't make a promise on anything.
But it was not enough to keep her safe.
Aaron McCrae, I have nominated you two for eviction.
After Amanda interrogated Alyssa about who her replacement nominee would be,
Can you put me up?
Alyssa had a change of heart
I'm just thinking about how awesome it would be for Amanda to go home.
and formed a plan to backdoor Amanda.
I know. Amanda leaving is what needs to happen. I agree.
Worried for her safety, Amanda confronted Alyssa again.
I was so convinced that, like, we were on the same page, and now I don't feel like that anymore.
And Alyssa's laughter confirmed Amanda's fears. At the veto competition, it was do or die for Amanda.
If I don't win this veto and make sure that I'm safe and McCrae's safe, I'm most likely going home.
But she surprised everyone by getting her first win of the season.
Well, Alyssa, boom!
Knowing her ally Andy was in jeopardy, Amanda came up with a plan.
I'm gonna torture her, and after that, you can go and console her.
So Amanda went on the attack.
Don't lock yourself alone in your big old HOH room by yourself.
Iconic.
And Andy followed through with his part of the plan.
I mean, you know, since like week 1, I'm here for you, girl.
But suspecting he was an ally of McCranda, Alyssa put him up.
Andy, I'm sorry I have to do this.
Tired of Amanda controlling the game,
At this point, we just cut the ties and we move forward together.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
a new alliance was formed.
Let the exterminators get rid of rats and snakes.
When Amanda was asked about her confrontation with Alyssa,
Now the house guests know not to push my buttons.
Alyssa got the last word.
I feel like Amanda definitely took it to another level.
At the live eviction, Alyssa's longtime rival was sent packing.
Aaron, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
At the head of household competition, Gina Marie became powerful,
Thank you, sweetheart. Job. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
while Spencer and Judd became poultry.
You guys finished last, and you'll be wearing chicken suits. Oh my gosh!
Amanda tried to convince Gina Marie to target Alyssa.
I don't know where Gina Marie's head's at, but I'm gonna make sure I place it in the right direction.
If Alyssa leaves, no one cares.
But Gina Marie had bigger fish to fry.
Amanda's right. I should nominate 2 people that the majority of the house won't get upset about. Unfortunately for her, those 2 people
are Amanda and McCrae.
So the exterminators lied to McCranda.
Could be me, Alyssa.
No. You and Alyssa?
Setting them up for a huge blindside.
The look on Amanda and McCrae's face is going to be priceless.
At the nomination ceremony, McCranda was finally put on the block together.
I have nominated you, Amanda, and you, McCrae, for eviction.
Amanda went from vengeful
I try to save you for next week and you just yourself.
to tearful.
It is so good.
At a heart-wrenching veto competition,
Throw him fast.
it all came down to Amanda versus McCrae.
It feels like I'm bringing old Yeller out to the field and I've got to put her down.
Go, McCrae.
So the 2 lovers battled it out, and McCrae saved himself by seconds.
Congratulations, McCrae. You have won the power of veto.
This experience is over.
Needing a pawn to sit next to Amanda, Gina Marie told her fellow exterminators one of them would be going up.
Someone's got to just sit and look pretty.
listen to me a solid. Oh, I gotta do her a solid. That means one of my boys up on the block.
And at the veto meeting,
I have decided to use the veto on myself.
Spencer, I'm sorry to do this again to you, buddy, but please have a seat.
Spencer went on the block for a record 7th time. All hope seemed lost for the lovers. Until Amanda found an unlikely savior.
Come, I swear to God.
So Amanda thought she had the votes to stay.
He's 100% down. He's not pessimistic.
But she was unaware that Andy was really loyal to the exterminators.
What we will have to do is frame Alyssa. I will pretend like I voted to keep Amanda and that Alyssa voted to keep you.
Before the eviction, Julie gave the house guests some shocking news.
You're in for the 2nd double eviction of the summer.
After dominating the house for almost the entire summer, Amanda's game came to an end.
Amanda, get to stepping.
And before the night was done, her nemesis turned ally would join her.
Alyssa, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Tonight. With only 5 players left, the exterminators set their sights on their final victim.
We all want McCrae out this week.
And Spencer not only gained control.
Congratulations, Spencer. You have just won head of household.
But he had to dole out some punishments.
As part of your duties this week, you will give each of your fellow house guests a gift.
Gina Marie and McCrae became bound by a friendship bracelet.
He ended up just losing his ball and chain. Now he has another one.
While Judd reported for duty to the Big Brother drill instructor. 15 jumping jacks, dirtbag!
Oh my God.
Even though McCrae was next on the exterminator's hit list.
So I'm going to put up McCrae. I mean, that's obvious. He's the target this week.
Spencer wanted him to feel safe. At the nomination ceremony, Gina Marie and McCrae became bound again by the block.
I've nominated you, McCrae, and you, Gina Marie, for eviction this week.
But at the veto competition, he pulled off a super win.
Have won the golden power of veto.
Thank you very much, Ian.
When McCrae saved himself,
I have decided to use the veto on myself.
It was 2 exterminators on the block.
Judd, you can feel the chair, buddy.
Spencer told both Gina Marie and Judd they were safe.
You had my back, I got your back.
Thank you.
I'm going home later.
No.
But at the eviction, Judd's game ended for a second time.
Judd, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
At the head of household competition, Andy guaranteed his spot in the final 3.
You are the new HOH.
And their goal remained the same.
He cannot win this veto.
He's not going to win over my dead body.
At the most important veto competition of the summer, McCrae's luck ran out.
Andy, congratulations.
Thank you, Spencer.
Not knowing of his impending doom, McCrae tried to convince Andy to take out Gina Marie.
Gina Marie has an Amanda kill, which is going to make everyone in the jury house be so happy, you know.
But just before the live eviction, the exterminators finally came clean.
We formed a 4-person alliance called the Exterminators.
So it was no surprise which house guest was sent to jury.
I'm sorry. I choose to evict you.
Tonight.
Please stand and cast your vote to evict.
Spencer, my word has been good to you this entire game, and you're one of my best friends, if not my best friend in this house. But I gave Gina Marie my word on night 1. Spencer, I have to vote to evict you. I'm sorry.
It's official. Spencer, you are the last person to be evicted from the Big Brother house.
Good luck, everybody.
Thank you
Love
so
you.
much. Thank you, Andy. Congratulations, buddy. Oh my God, you did awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you, Spencer. Thank you. Please have a seat. This vote goes to... Congratulations, Andy. You are the winner of Big Brother. Gina Marie, Andy, come on out. congratulations again to Andy. For the record, Jesse and Candace also voted for you, so you won 7-2. Why don't you hold on to these? Nick, I don't know, look kind of cozy over here.
I've been waiting for this all.
I know you have, my dear. There is another prize at stake, 25 grand for America's favorite house guest. The top 3 vote getters were Judd, Alyssa, and Howard. Wow. And America's favorite house guest is... Congratulations, Alyssa. Thank you to all of our house guests for an unbelievable season. From outside the Big Brother house, I'm Julie Chen.